So just a little bit about the guy you were in the corner of tonight. I didn't catch him, but kind of assess the performance and kind of what you saw firsthand.
Yeah, Cupman Mike Rodriguez here. I was with Sergey Lipinets in the main event against the Wolf, Virgil Hunter's fighter. We won by a 5th round knockout. We got off to a little slow start, but that was part of the game plan. Staying with the game plan, working the jab. The Wolf was a really good counter puncher, and they were both two really strong guys. But in the end, that combination that Sergey threw that did him in with the right hand and then that body shot that he could not get up from.
Yeah, it was a very surprising ending when everyone knows the Wolf is a very tough guy, so to not see him get up was very, I think for a lot of people, it was kind of shocking.
Well, I think for people in the fight community know that if you see a fighter that's 7-0 and he's already fighting a guy 16-1, and in his last fight he fought a guy 23-0, then you know he's on the fast track and they have a lot of faith in him. We have a lot of faith in him. Although Wolf's a really good fighter and a strong fighter, you know, it really wasn't that much of a shock. But you know, in the end, in the end, that's why they fight. And you know, hats off to Virgil and his team.
I gotta go to the lobby, I guess.
Yeah, we gotta move.
I have a question about. You were a homicide cop, right?
Yeah, I still am.
Oh, that's my my passion is reading all those books, Mindhunter, all that stuff.
Right.
So I was just
John Douglas, Mindhunter.
Exactly.
Yeah,
right.
about the profile. I've done a lot of research and I've read a lot about that as well.
Yeah. So I was just kind of curious if like something stood out to you through your years of. I mean, I just think it's such an interesting human job to try to protect people.
And you hit the nail on the head. It's a human job because I investigate crimes when human beings kill other human beings, and you know there's a real evil faction of people in our society. There's a lot of really good people, but unfortunately there's a lot of people driven by greed, you know, driven by revenge, and driven by their own personal motivation. So as a homicide investigator, there's no more ultimate honor that you can have than to be tasked with investigating the crime of murder.
Is there any story or any odd tale that you could tell in a 1-minute interval?
Well, you know, I worked a case called the Lomito Black Widow case that was featured on CBS 48 Hours, murder mystery, where a lady that had been suspected of killing her 2 husbands in the Philippines, 17 years apart, ended up being murdered. And the case took us, you know, basically all over the world. Her last husband was a commander, a retired naval commander, and there was a lot of twists and turns and a lot of different things that we couldn't rule out. And in the end, it turned out that it was her nephew, who was also in the Navy and one of his shipmates, that ultimately killed her, but he tried to make it look like it was her actual biological son and had set him up and set up a fake email account and all kinds of different things. So, you know, it was a pretty interesting case. It took us a while, but in the end we got to the bottom of it.
Finally, what's the parallel between being in the corner, working the cuts, and being a homicide investigator?
I guess it's because I'm in the blood business, you know, being a cut man and also being a homicide detective. I hopefully what makes me better at one also helps me being good at the other.
Okay. Don't want to take too much.